join me on this journey of failures. I will teach you everything you should not do if you want to build car scale models. It's my uncle's birthday and he's a die-cast car collector and enthusiast of convertible cars. I remember when I was a child watching my uncle take photos of these small cars, these like toy cars from realistic angles, and I thought that taking photos in a real environment could be a great theme for a video. And all through my idea was to give him a die-cast car. In the store they only had two multi-part cars, this beautiful Corvette and a Beetle. I chose the Corvette, an AMT kit. Also, since I have no experience assembling cars, I knew I was going to need some kind of glossy varnish so that the car looks like, I don't know, waxed. And the guy of the store suggests me like a pearly green, this beautiful pearly green from Tamiya in a spray can. The instruction cost me a little bit to understand because I'm used to do this with tanks and space marines. I did get it in the end. I also have to say that I ran back to the store for a chrome silver color because the silver ones I have, they are not like chrome enough, bright enough, but the guy of the store told me that these kits come with the chrome part. So I was starting to realize that I do not nothing about this world. It's like you know about scale models, but not all kind of scale models. Because these cars need to be so perfect in the end, have like a perfect finishing, and that's the most challenging thing of car scale models. I went crazy trying to figure out how the exhaust pipes were placed. In the end I got it because between my lack of knowledge of cars in real life and the part of the assemble guide did not explain exactly how they were located, it became a bit difficult, but in the end we did it. It's funny to realize that you know more about tanks than cars. But the assembly guide was very didactic, differentiating the engine, the suspension, the chassis. I really like that from the guy. So the guy in the shop advised me to sand the chrome part, this to stick properly, and so the plastic glue did its job. So you know, I did it with a sharp blade because I don't have any sanding paper. But be sure that you remove all the chrome paint. Please, despite the disaster that I'm going to do, please like it and subscribe to my channel. So let's go, the painting. I was going to paint everything with sprays except the interior of the car, but I also going to prime this part so I can paint it with acrylics. Well, I've been researching a little bit, and this Corvette from 53, they only did 300 of these, and they were all of them white with a black hood with a red interior. Well, let's go. It really seemed very easy. It seemed to be very easy, but check out my face. The paint of the main color started to slip off the body. I must have primed this before damaging the key part of the model. I really panicked, I tried crazy solutions, but in the end I couldn't get rid of all the texture and sediments that stuck to it. I didn't have much time to strip the paint properly. Another thing that I have been able to learn is that I could have avoided this by doing a test with another piece, but the rules to have the gift ready really tricked me, and I lost it, and I really failed here. But there is no going back, and I know my uncle won't bother by anything. He's gonna like it anyway, but I was really upset with myself. So for the interior, I followed the recommendations of the guide, and the only thing changing the colors. Where I put it red, I will be khaki or sand color, and where I put it white, I will use the pearly green, the Tamiya pearly green. The rest will be as defined. Motor people, don't judge me for the mistake I have made. I don't know anything about cars, but I'm willing to learn, and I started to learn with this model. I choose the blue engine only because it was cooler. Maybe it doesn't belong to this model, but sorry. The final step, the assembly of the entire vehicle, where the chassis must fit in the body. But it did not want to fit well. It was like very high, so you could see the radiator from the front, but I could not find a way to solve this because I did broke a wheel pressing it, and using my dirty hands, I was dirtying the body. It was like the total chaos here. And what should have been the most satisfying step had turned into a true disaster. And in 2 hours, my uncle will arrive, and I have not yet tried to take the photos in the natural environment, which was going to be the concept of this video. So I finished assembling the last few steps in hurry. For example, I will have done this step with a red marker, but since I didn't find any red marker in the house, so I did it with diluted red acrylic. It worked very well. So 1 hour for my uncle arrive, and I'm in a hurry. I try to go out with my dog and to take a couple photos like the ones that my uncle took, but I also failed because in a hurry I couldn't try different places or angles, and especially since it was not well built, the photos were not the quality that I think they should have. This was a true disaster, but it doesn't matter because this story have a good ending. My uncle loved the car, and I learned a lot of things that I will pay more attention in the next car model, because of course now I need to do another one to give him. And well, I hope this to push you to try another scale model niches like civil cars, and these are really challenging. I learned a lot that I could apply to my other projects, so this was a win-win, but the car didn't go so well. So I hope you liked the video, and feel free to subscribe, like it, and share it with your friends. It helps a lot, and see you next time. Bye.